again, two matches of the day as we feature the fifth round of the FA Cup. First of all, the all-northern First Division tie at Roker Park between Sunderland and Leeds United. Here at Sunderland, 57,500 fans are packed into the stadium to see what promises to be one of the highlights of the fifth round, played in something approaching a howling gale. About 15,000 people have made the 100-mile journey across Yorkshire from Leeds to see their much-fancied team, which is quoted to win the Cup at 30-2 against. Now if we move some way down the East Coast, our second match features the Cup giant killers Norwich City and last year's FA Cup finalists, First Division Sheffield Wednesday. The home club fans at the Carrow Road ground are hoping for a great performance by Second Division Norwich City, who put out the much-fancied Manchester United in the last round. But now let's settle down with our cameras back here at Roker Park for today's big match between Sunderland and Leeds United. And Sunderland putting great form just at the moment, 10 games without defeat. That's their team. And two fellas to watch. Number 4, Colin Todd. There he is, an 18-year-old, comes from Chesterley Street, and one of the great stars of the future, everybody up here says. And, of course, number 6, gentleman Jim Baxter, a world-class player, a man who has, in fact, played for the rest of the world against England. Leeds United have been plagued with injuries, but they've managed to get out of side, and number 7 Madeley will be the man watching Jim Baxter. And the big news as far as the Leeds fans are concerned is that number 4, Billy Bremner, is fit. There he is, an unmistakable figure, a man who means so much to Leeds United. And Jackie Charlton, number 5, back in what you might call his home territory of the Northeast. Mr. Tinkler of Boston, the referee, Leeds United to kick off. And we apologise for the shadow caused by the bright sun. We've got a bright sun and a howling gale of a wind. And for those who like to keep a record of the colours, Leeds in blue shirts and yellow shorts, or gold shorts, and Sunderland all in red. Goal kick to Sunderland. Jim Montgomery played so well for the England under-23s a couple of weeks back at Newcastle. Harvey, the ground, another firm, bouncing rather awkwardly. And it looks as if the winner of this tie could well be this howling gale. The wind is just swirling apparently in all directions. The flags are being wrapped around their flagpoles, so nobody can gauge which way the wind is blowing. Gareth Sprague, full international for Wales. Great young goalkeeper. And that shows you how strong the wind is. Heard, number 10. Mulhall. Here's Baxter, arrogant player. Bremner trying to find Greenup. Now Hurd, back to Irving. So we've seen enough so far. Know that if anything, the wind is blowing more into the faces of the Leeds players than anyone else. Hunter in a spot of trouble, and there's Larimer back to help them in defence. And Bell. Leeds will be quite happy to come back and defend solidly. Irwin. Irwin has got a trouble, and the Leeds defence having quite a spot of bother with this lively ball. Kerr. A lovely move by Leeds. Kerr, number 10. Quarter of an hour gone. Still no score. Still so far the win, very much the winner. And a chance now for Sunderland. Oh, he's hit the post. O'Hare. Number 8, John O'Hare. There he is. Almost the first goal. That shows you how strong the wind still is, and mainly blowing into the faces of the Leeds defenders. This is Martin. And the umpteenth corner for Sunderland. The outswinger then this time. Knell. I wonder whether Sprague had that covered or whether Hunter really had to concede that corner. Anyway, it's another corner for Sunderland, and it's Baxter to take it. Mulhall, now to Baxter. Now Martin. That's a goal. Neil Martin has scored. 21 minutes. And that one seemed to swerve away. Now let's try and see that swerve in slow motion. The goal is set up by Jim Baxter on the left as he pushes it inside. Now watch carefully when Martin shoots and see if you can see where the ball starts to swerve. Is it in the air or is it off the ground? Doesn't matter how or when it started to swerve, it's certainly a goal for Sunderland. Leaving Brake completely helpless, but there's Martin, Neil Martin, the scorer, the first goal. Another Scot. Played for Hibs and Queen of the South before joining Sunderland. Wicket to Sunderland. O'Hare for Sunderland, whose tails are right up now. Mulhall. Martin. Martin already done his bit. The top goal scorer for the club. 16 in the league and 5 in cup matches. Here's Martin once again. The Sunderland pile on the pressure. Mulhall. Very quickly off the mark. Read that well. And Bell. Hunter. Good ball to Bell. Bremner. Careless one by Kinnell. Leeds at the moment not sharp enough off the ball. It is Mulhall, number 11, to Kerr. Mulhall. Mulhall. Well, that save made up for the first goal, didn't it? Regner, side down by Martin, free kick to Leeds United. This one going to be taken by Giles, and of course the tall number 5 Charlton has gone up for Leeds. Leeds, remember, a goal down. There's Charlton, it's 1-1! Minutes gone, and where was the Sunderland defence? Goal for Jackie Charlton, set up by Bremner, who was lying full length. There's Charlton, scorer. Oh, back we are, level pegging, and despite the wind, this is a tremendous cup tie. Lorimer. To Madeley. Oh, great tackle by Harvey. There's Reaney up. And it's a free kick, a foul on Reaney. It's a dangerous position to give away a free kick, and Giles going to take it. Charlton's gone up again. Leeds now piling on the pressure like the great professional side they are. The goalkeeper of Montgomery's class would have cut that out. Martin. Owen coming up alongside him. Not playing it too close. Owen, now Kinnell. Hand. By Martin. It's a dangerous player. He's roaming around very intelligently. Always popping up in the right place at the right time. Fouling Madeley. Charlton coming up to take the free kick. Leeds have settled down, come into the game a lot more now. Greenhoff. Lorimer, Baxter after him. Whoa, Peter Lorimer. Referee, that's sensibly spotting that Baxter was the first culprit, and Bremner calming everybody down. Almost the end of the first round, and it's a free kick to Leeds. Charlton to take it. There'll hardly be enough time for anything to happen. Jimmy Greenough. A fine recovery from injuries received in a car crash. He's a promising player. The whistle goes for half-time. Scorers Martin for Sunderland, Charlton for Leeds. And considering the wind, an extremely good and exciting first half. Sunderland to kick off in the second half, now facing this howling wind. Here's young Todd in action straight away. Well be that Leeds United will be the side putting on the pressure in the second half. Belford. Comes Harvey. Harvey having a good match. Mulhall. A young Kerr. There's Bremner once again. Beaten that time by Baxter. Oh! Sunderland hadn't learnt, of course, how to judge the wind when it's blowing the ball towards their own goal. Take them some minutes to get accustomed to it. Still in play. Todd finding Harvey. Baxter. Mulhall to number 9 Martin. Baxter coming up in support onto the left wing. Charlton to Belford. Greenough. That was a good idea. He'd no one up in close support, trying to find his number 11, Lorimer. That was a foul throw. The linesman is flagging. The referee hasn't seen the flag, so the flag is then put down. Once again, Bremner in the way. Oh, what a terrible mistake by Charlton! And Kerr, the man, taking advantage of it. Almost. Jackie Charlton realises well nigh threw away goal number 2. It must be terribly difficult down there at ground level to try and gauge this wind. Greenhoff to Belford, Leeds. And Madeley, and he's got Greening on the right wing. 5, and now comes out to Giles. And you see even Montgomery misjudged that. I think the ball must swerve disastrously. There's Johnny Giles, the man who put that shot in. Martin. Mulhall there taking over from him. Oh, a lovely one to Martin. It could be number 2. A great save. Great save by Sprake from Martin. There's Martin, the man who engineered and completed that move. Sprake, Gareth Sprake, this wonderful young goalkeeper, the man brought off the save of the match. Corner to Sunderland. Now the wind seems to have swirled round, doesn't it? Just can't follow it at all. Was another nasty swerving one. Well, bad one from Bell. Baxter now to Martin. What a good player this boy looks. Oh, where's Jim Baxter? Martin thought he'd gone down that left wing. Not a good one by Charlton. Heard it. Baxter keeping close together, and now with Kerr. Hunter caught on the wrong foot then. This well-drilled Leeds defence with Charlton there in reserve. To Madeley. To Belfish. Well played, Todd. Irwin now to Kerr. It's a bad mistake, and that's Lorimer. But Baxter to Mulhall for Sunderland. Martin, no hair in the middle. Martin even getting it against Bremner. Up to Belfort. Hunter. Now to Giles. Madeley coming up square. Here's Madeley. Lorimer on the right wing. That's gone too far for Giles. So, Hurd to Baxter. Well, changed his mind. But Hunter didn't. Kerr got the bang. And it looks like it's a nasty, painful one. And there's the substitute guard, number 12. What a simple thing to happen. What a blow. But we go on with the throw. The corner to Sunderland. So Baxter going to take this corner. Martin, he's got his saved by this goalkeeper Spring. What a great effort though by Martin. The throw. Number 3 is Harvey for Sunderland. Oh, what a battle by Irvin, and now a great chance for Greenough. Oh, what a save by Montgomery. And Baxter going back to congratulate the goalkeeper. Well, he might. There's Greenhoff. Must have thought he was there with a marvellous chance of putting his side in the lead. Corner to Leeds. Lorimer going to make it an in-swinger. And Charlton pushing the goalkeeper. Free kick to Sunderland. And the tension really mounting now. Irwin. Mistake made early in the game. Baxter to Giles. He's going to get his name taken for that. He might well be sent off. And Bremner keeping away the other Leeds players. Baxter certainly getting his name taken. My goodness. Johnny Giles, let's hope he's all right, because we've already just heard the sad news that Bobby Kerr, who was taken off earlier, has broken his left leg. And Giles, all right, the crowd a little worried as to how badly Giles was hurt, but he's all right. Oh, what a sad ending of the match for young Bobby Kerr, who'd started his career so promisingly. Charlton with a free kick for Leeds. 4 minutes left, not counting injury time. Well, if I say it looks as if it's going to be a draw, someone is bound to score. So it looks as if it's going to be a draw. Quite happy to settle for one. Throw to Sunderland. And I think Giles will get his name taken. And Kim Hill wants him sent off. It's a pity that temper's getting a little frayed now. Obviously, Giles, having taken what he did from Baxter, was going to have a go back at him, and now he's got his name taken. Free kick to Sunderland. And the whistle goes for the end of the match. It's a 1-1 draw.